All right, I'm here today with Rob. Rob has been in our program the last few months and is going to share some of his wins and his experience in our program right now. So, Rob, thanks for joining us. Tell me a little bit, tell everyone a little bit more about yourself, kind of, who you are, maybe where you're from, what you do, and then what you were struggling with prior to joining our program.
Yeah, Rob Morani here. I'm actually in Madison, and I'm a retired club pro at this point. I'm 65 years old, and I'm trying to maintain some flexibility and strength to basically to get ready for the golf season. And typically during the winter months, it's easy to get a little bit lazy, and then you're fighting yourself in spring, trying to get yourself back in shape quick for the season. So I wanted to try to maintain some flexibility and strength through the course of the winter and hold myself accountable, which is what Luke did for me.
Awesome. Yeah, appreciate that. So, um, kind of take me through, like, obviously when you first joined, you were coming off of surgery. So yeah, kind of take me through, like, what were kind of your biggest challenges, and did you have any hesitations as far as joining our program, and why did you ultimately decide to join?
Well, I did have some hesitation only because of cost and what I thought I would get out of it. And ultimately, I joined because I wanted to be held accountable to something. And to what I liked about Luke is he customized the program for me. When I had time to work out, I had a nice long program I could work through. And when I had short periods of time, like 15 minutes, he actually set up some programs for me to do on those days where I had a lot less time. And that gave me something to look forward to every day. And again, hold me accountable to somebody. So I felt like I had to get it done.
Yeah, absolutely. So, kind of take us through now. Obviously, you've been in the program now for a few months and have kind of gone through it. So, take us through, like, what are kind of some of your specific biggest benefits you feel you've gotten, and what are, like, your specific biggest wins that you feel like you've had as well?
Well, my biggest wins, was some weight loss, which I appreciated, but I really wasn't going for that. And I think the weight loss really came from developing and maintaining my muscle mass, especially in my legs, getting some of my legs and glutes back, and keeping them in shape. And again, Luke was able to customize some programs that I was able to do. I've got some shoulder injuries. I have torn rotator cuff, labrum, different things, and that was where my struggle was. What exercise I should be doing that I won't hurt myself. And Luke was able to walk me through some really cool and new exercises I've never done before that really kept me going on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I'm really happy to hear that. All the wins or things that you feel like you've improved on, which is great. So, last question. So some people might be watching this now and might be like, that maybe sounds interesting. Is this program for me? So what would you say to anyone who's maybe on the fence or thinking about joining the Total Life Fitness program?
Absolutely, give it a shot. Luke's really good at customizing the program to you. He talks to you pretty much on a weekly basis or whenever you want to get a hold of him. He's available. If you don't like an exercise, he'll substitute that exercise for another one that maybe hits the same body parts, but it's easier for you or harder for you, whatever you're looking for. And take an exercise out that maybe you can't physically do right now, but maybe you could do in the future, and put in other exercises. So it's totally customized to you and how you want it. And he works through an interview process with you and makes sure that you're comfortable with everything, and then checks back in with you. So normally when you see a personal trainer, you're seeing them once a week and you have no contact with them in the meantime. This is somebody that's totally available to you pretty much on a daily basis if you want them.
Awesome. Well, happy to hear that, and appreciate you sharing that, Rob.
Yeah, no problem.